Hello, T. You right? Sure you all have hopefully a cup of tea or a glass of water or something close by. Yeah, thanks for logging on tonight. And yeah, apologies that we are not face to face. But yeah, just one of those things with the community center. So I'm kind of hopefully I should be back to normal. Hello. Oh, lovely. Oh, how cute. It's like being back to like just the post-COVID days, the Tuesday nights. Some of you guys, oh, my little family. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Always remember if you've got any ailments or pains, just listen to your body. You guys know the drill. I'm going to do just a little mixture tonight, a nice little stretch, and hopefully you can kind of just relax and drift away and have a really good sleep. So cheers. Got my cup of going. When you're ready, we're going to find ourselves in a Shavasana pose. So find your corpus pose, find your cozy position, and we'll get ourselves together. For some people, it's their first time logging onto Zoom, so I'll just have my phone out to support anybody, but I think it might just be a small group anyway. So yeah, get yourself going and yeah, find that lovely cozy beginning pose. And when you're there, just remember that throughout the class, you can do anything to kind of make the space your own. So if you've got any smells that you want to turn on, candles you want to light, quickly run off and do that. If there is pillows or blankets, just, throw on the side of the sofa that and you just want to cozy up to, go for it. Maybe you come to the mat in your comfy PJs or your joggers, whatever it is that will make the class a little more cozy and relaxed. Just make sure that you've got that so that you make the space yours. When you're ready, just begin to close the eyes. Maybe draw the chin in towards the chest and wiggle the shoulders down. Allow the backs of the hands to relax on the floor, on the mat if you have one. And just take a little bit of time here. Whether the knees are bent or the legs are extended, whatever feels best. Maybe let the toes drop out or take the feet a little wider. Just take up space here. You've got the room. Bring the hands a little wider even. Almost imagine you're making snow angels. And just kind of getting into that lovely cozy position. Sometimes I like to wiggle a little bit in the hips so that I find that lovely, soft, sweet spot where everything just begins to melt. And when you're ready, you're here, you're in this space. Just make sure that there's nothing else that would make this a really lovely, cozy class for you. You're welcome to turn the lights out, whatever it is, just begin to find your place of relaxation. Begin to relax in the forehead, softening in the eyelids, relaxing and releasing in the creases alongside the eyes. And just taking that little scan down the face. And just checking in if you're holding any tension in the teeth or the jaw, separating and softening where you can. Drawing the chin in slightly, getting the length in the neck and allowing the shoulders to just melt in to the mat or the floor. Trying to notice the points which meet the back, the support, the mat or the floor holding you up. Just allow yourself to be supported as you continue to let gravity do the work. Softening from the shoulders to the elbows to the wrists and the hands. And then joining me in that lovely, slow and delicious deep breath. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Feel like you're kind of drinking in that air, breathing in the lovely fresh oxygen, and exhale, sending that breath just a little deeper and a little slower down the chest, the belly, the ribs. Breathing in just a little more. And slowly, slowly exhaling. Using that breath to allow the chest to soften any tightness you might be feeling here. Sometimes it's interconnected with thoughts and stresses and worries. Just try and allow that to release, giving yourself the next hour for you. Relaxing in the belly. Using that slow rhythm of the breath as a quiet little reminder to soften and settle. And breathing in a little slower. And breathing out. And then beginning to just bring your attention from the hips to the knees to the ankles, relaxing in the feet. Let go in the arches. Releasing in every single toe. See if you can physically feel every toe release, even the smallest drop of tension. Taking a moment just to relax. All the feet have done, where they've carried you today. Just allow it to soften and let go. And where this month we had just a little theme of gratitude, I just thought we would find a little bit of time today to find a sense of gratitude for just the present moment and being at home, finding a little gratitude for all that's around you right now. The walls that surround you, the roof over your head. Finding gratitude for the love in the food you've prepared tonight, the smells maybe wafting through into the room, chosen to practice, the warmth created by friends and family. Joy. The magic, the memories, the miracles. Even thinking with the eyes closed of maybe the chairs or the sofas around you, all that have sat, all that you've served, and all the fun had. Finding gratitude for all that's happened and all that will continue to happen in this beautiful space that you have made your home. Inhale and exhale through the mouth, breathing in all that is your home, and exhale. Relax and rest, feeling safe and ready to have a little time for you. The legs are extended in your Shavasana today. Begin to bring both feet up. We'll do a little bit of work tonight in the hips and the core. Also full body stretch. So if you haven't long had a baby, just be a little careful with the core. Or if there's any injuries, really listen to those and move at a pace that suits. Breathing in, we're going to begin by drawing the right knee in. And exhale, switch to the left. Inhale, hold. Exhale, switch. Good. Inhale, hold. Little smile, exhale, switch. Inhale, hold. Exhale, switch. Good. At your own pace, breathing in and out. If you feel like you want to move a little more, just see where you're at tonight. Nice one. For 5. Good work for 4. Inhale and exhale for 3, 2, and 1. Last one, drawing right knee in when you get there, just holding it in place. Draw the shoulders down, chin in. Good work. We're going to bring the hands alongside the body, keeping the knee in. Just slowly give it a little creak up, lift, straighten, bend the knees. An option to tap the toe as well. I'm going to draw it in, extend, and in, and tap. And in, extend, and in, and tap. No option here. In, extend, maybe add a little flex, pinpoint, in and down. Like, so you find your flow here. Whatever feels good as a stretch. There are no rules in terms of pace. Just work from place that's allowing you to wake up that lower body. And you've got it. You can follow my pace. You can take any stage out. 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. Nice one. Finishing one more of that sequence. And when you're done, just bring the right foot down onto the mat. Nice work. When you're ready, meet me with the left knee in. Got it. Start by just kicking it up. Hello, hamstring. Toe taps. Good. Drawing it up. And in and down. And just find a little flow. Nice. And for 3, 2, 1, continue with that or add the flex. Point, bend, and tap. In, extend, flex, point, in, and tap. On in, extend, flex, and back. Nice. At your own pace. Again, remember all of this is optional. The extension feels too much or the flex of the foot, just take it out. All I say is smile and breathe a little slower and you'll find that yoga magic. Inhale and exhale for 5. Nice one. For 4. For 3. Beautiful. For 2. And last one. Drawing it in. Extend. And down. Bring the foot to the floor. You got it. Good. Inhale. Draw both knees in. Give yourself a little hug. And just give yourself that little rock side to side. Feeling the spine. Maybe turn the head side to side as well. Where are you feeling it? How are you feeling tonight? Just check in on how you felt when you came to the mat. You're feeling a little lethargic. And hopefully we can support you in just moving through any of the negative energy. I'm feeling a little lighter and ready for bed at the end. 3, 2, and 1. You've got it coming back to center. Slowly bring both feet down. Good work. So we're going to start by bringing both hands down. I really want you to focus on this small movement where we push the lower back into the mat. And it's almost as if you're lifting and tucking the tailbone under. So the pelvis lifts up slightly as you feel that connection with the lower back. Good. The hands relax down alongside the body. And when you're ready, keep that connection. Just start by lifting the right knee and taking a little tap. Good. And use it like a little lever. Good. So if that feels good, feels enough, you can feel a little bit of the core working. Stay here. Your option 2, if you want a little bit more fire in the core, is next time you've got the right knee up, just lift and hold, maybe lift the left. So you're gonna feel that little bit more connection with the floor, keep that fire going, and use the option to tap that right toe and lift. But you're trying to keep the left knee bent, keeping the left knee roughly in line with the hip. Find your breath. If it's too much, just bring the left foot back down to the floor. Remember, working at your own pace. Inhale and exhale for 5. You got it. Little smile for 4, 3. Nice. 1, 2. In and draw it up. Option to hold here. Remember, if the back is arching, tuck the tailbone under slightly and feel that little bit of fire, just holding the feet up. For 3, you've got the option to extend, flex, point, and bend. Good. Maybe lift, flex, point, and bend. This feels a lot. Just bring both feet down to the ground. You got it. For 3. Just breathe, keeping the connection with the floor. That's perfect. 2. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Maybe flex, point, and bend the knees. You've got it. Option to stay here. We're going to drop down with the left toes. If that feels a lot, just bring the right foot down. So find what suits you. Breathing in and exhale. Find the connection with the lower back. Tapping the left toes and up. So there's never a problem if you get kind of halfway through and you think, do you know what? I'm feeling it a little bit strong in the lower back. Just bring that foot down. You've got it. Relax the chin, draw it down. Little smile. You've got it for 5, 4, 3. We'll stretch it out. After this, 1, 2. You've got it. Draw it in. And give yourself a little hug, everyone. There's a little side to side. Relax, release for 3. Nice work. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, we're going to bring both feet down onto the mat. You've got it. Let's walk the heels in towards the tailbone and just get a little stretch in that spine. Stretch where we've done a little bit of work there. Squeezing in the glutes. Let's lift up. Draw the chin in and see if you can take just a little bridge. Nice work. Pushing into the hands. Chin towards the chest. Breathing in. And exhale. Coming down. Feeling every vertebrae as it makes its way down onto the mat. A nice little stretch there. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Lovely. Breathing in, tucking the tailbone, lifting and drawing the chin in. Push the hands into the mat. Beautiful for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly bringing it down. You've got it. Take a breath. And exhale. A little smile. You've got it. Last one. Squeezing and lifting. Drawing the chin in. You've got the option to stay. You can make it a little deeper. You know how. Wiggle the shoulder blades in. Maybe extend the arms. We come back to the bridge again. A nice start here. Just take a lovely stretch to the neck. Maybe push a little higher into the heels. Or if it's not there. 3, 2, and 1. Unravel those shoulders and bring it down. Slowly, slowly. Nice work, guys. Perfect. All right, we're going to bring the feet back out just slightly. Beautiful work. So these are called, they're kind of like moving the feet through cement. So I'm going to give you an option. Option 1, if it feels really strong tonight in the lower back, we're going to take that lovely tuck of the tailbone and you can go tap and up. Maybe bring the feet up and down and tap, up, bring both and switch sides. So I'll show you that. We'll do it all together. Tap, up, in, and down, tap, up, in, switch. So we'll do that one as an option, but eventually what we're trying to do is get both knees up, keeping that lift, and it's quite a strong stretch. We move the feet like they're moving through cement, push the hands into the mat, and slowly, slowly lift up. To be honest, that feels really strong. So really listen to your body and which one suits you, all right? So we'll get you in a flow on the first one, and then we'll move into the second one if anybody wants a little push tonight. All right, when you're ready, bring the hands down alongside the body. Find that lovely tuck, so we don't want the tailbone kind of dipping out. Think of tuck that tailbone under, pushing the pelvis up and feeling that connection of that lower back on the floor, filling that space. I feel my abs firing up, that little bit of the core. My hands are here so I can use them to push into the floor. Good, starting by lifting one foot, lift the other, switch, and tap. Lift, up, down, and tap. So we're gonna lift, up, switch, and tap. So find that little flow, up, switch, and tap. Good, up, knees come together, switch leg, and then tap. Good, up, knees come together, foot down, tap. Keeping the connection with the lower back. Got it for 3, 2, and 1. If you want to keep moving with that flow, stick with it. Otherwise, both feet come up. When you're ready, breathing in and slowly exhaling. Feel like the feet are moving through cement. If you're doing the switch, take a break when you need to and just come back to it with us. Good. You're taking the feet down. Find a pace that works for you. The slower, the harder it is. So we're not aiming to rush here, and slowly lift it up. Good, trying to keep the neck connection with the lower back. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, lovely little tap. Keep that connection, drawing it in. Nice work, everybody. And here's your last one. Just keep that little fire. If you've taken that little challenge with us, draw it in. And slowly, slowly bring the feet down. Everybody to the floor. You've got it. You're walking those heels in towards the tailbone. You've got it. We're going to take a nice, lovely stretch here, squeezing into the glutes, flying to your lovely bridge again, lifting up. Maybe interlace those fingers, we'll wiggle it a little higher. Chin comes in. We've done a little stretch here. Stay if you want, or lift into those heels and drop. Option to keep the lift and drop. You can come all the way back down out of it and take a few deep breaths. Or you can really get a nice little stretch in the spine for 4, 3. Breathe here. Chin to chest, 2. Lovely lift. And 1. Slowly coming down. Unravel that pose and bring the spine down towards the floor. Relaxing here. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth. I invite you to take 1 more like that. Lifting up. Taking it as high as feels comfortable to you. Maybe interlace the fingers, wiggle the shoulders in, and lifting a little higher if you like. You're welcome to stay lifted in the toes, pushing the pelvis up, chin in. You can drop and lift, or you can keep it a little lower, up to you. For 4, 3. Squeeze the knees in towards each other rather than bowing out. 2. And 1. Beautiful work, guys. Slowly, slowly coming out. Beautiful stretch of that spine. Bringing it down onto the mat. Nice work. Good job. Now bring the feet just a little further out. Inhale with me. And exhale through the mouth. You've got it. All right, we're going to flip the palms up and take our little swivel. So what we do here is we lift in the chest. Feel like you're reaching towards the ankles. So option 1 is reach and slowly bring it down. Try not to strain in the neck. I want you to think about reaching and you're lifting the chest up. And slowly bring it down. Inhale, reach. Option to come down. Or that little fire is to reach for opposite ankle, swiveling. A little smile. Feel like you're lifting in the chest. A little fire here for 4. Breathe. You've got it. 3. For 2. And 1. Slowly, slowly bringing that down. And relax the shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms up. Palms come together above the head. We're reaching up above the head. Inhale. And exhale, we're going to reach up through the knees. Good, little fold here, maybe a pulse. For 4, 3, little smile. For 2, and 1. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Maybe arch the back here, so feel like you're getting a lovely little gummy bear underneath there. Feeling that stretch of the spine, thinking cow pose, pushing the tailbone into the mat. That's the oscillation in the pelvis. 3, 2, and 1. That should feel really nice. Tucking the tailbone under again, feeling that connection. And we're gonna swing the hands out. Inhale, a little lift. And if you want to come down, take a few crunches, or option to swivel. For 5, 4. Little smile, you got it. 3, 2. Nice sequence, team, and 1. Inhale, slowly bringing it down. Hands come up, reaching up over the head. And exhale, we're going to reach up through the knees. Last little push. So hold. You can come out of it if you want. Or a little fire. Maybe a little pulse. 3, 2, and 1. I promise we'll stretch it out now. We're reaching it up. Relax the neck. Hands come up over the head if that's comfortable, and arch the spine. You can keep the hands together. You can separate them. You can interlace the fingers and maybe turn the palms out. Lots of options for you here for 3. Breathing in and out. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Draw the tailbone down. Flatten that back. Slowly separate the hands and bring them down alongside the body. You've got it. Let's take our lovely little twist. Feet a little wider and draw the knees down towards the right. Back to center. And a little twist. Find a little bit of a flow here. So move maybe with the music. Not just a little flow that feels good. For 4. Good work. 3, hands wherever you like. Maybe belly for the reminder for that slow, deep breath. 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to drop the knees over towards the right next time you're there. Option to wiggle those shoulder blades out a little bit more square. And the other option is either take the neck so that it's looking up towards the ceiling. You can look towards the knees. Or if you want a little extra stretch, you can look away from them. Up to you. Hands can be on the belly. They can be out like in a T position, or interlace the fingers and bring them up. It really depends on how you want to feel the stretch. So see what the body feels like doing whichever one you think, oh, that feels good, take it. Breathing in nice and deep. Feel the belly expand and exhale. Oh, a little smile as you do it. Inhale. Really enjoying that stretch. After a little bit of push. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Beautiful. Breathing, and we're going to bring the neck to center as the knees come back as well. Drop them over the other direction. You've got the option to keep the hands wherever you've chosen before. Belly, T position. Reaching up. The neck can stay center. You can look towards the knee, or you can turn it and look away, just adding to the twist. Nice one. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing the stretch to be felt wherever your body needs it. I do this on most classes. I just think it feels so good. A really, really nice, healthy stretch. Support in so many different areas. For 3, 2, and 1. A great one to wake up to in the morning as well. Head back, knees back, slowly bring the hands down. You can do this one in bed. I definitely find myself doing that when I'm not abruptly woken by my children. All right, let's bring the feet down. I'm just going to slowly bring both knees in. Give yourself that lovely little hug. And a little bit of work in the hips. We're going to bring the toes together, knees in, draw the knees in and out. Slowly drawing it in a little circle. Finding that little bit of hip work. So we do intend to spend most of our time a little lower tonight, keeping that connection to the mat, not spending too much time standing up. A little theme of staying close to home, I thought was a nice way to represent it. Having that little gratitude, just staying a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Yes, for 3, 2, beautiful. And last big circle. And bringing it back. Taking the knees in. You've got it. We're taking them out. Separate the feet. Awesome. See how you're feeling tonight in the hips. You're not done too much here. So just take a little moment, just let it hang. Like gravity do the work, supporting you, hanging a little bit there. Bring the head back to center. Draw the chin in. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. You've got it. Right, if that's feeling really good and the hips feel tight tonight, just stay. You want to take a little bit more of a full happy baby, just lift the feet up and slowly walk the hands, but take it really slow. Maybe grab the lower part of the leg and begin to rock. I've not done much in the hips yet, so this is a lovely little warm up. Imagine it that way. Your other option as well, if you wanted to either go grab the ankle or the outer edge of the feet. Nice. Wiggle over and a little more space. Nice. Just finding that lovely release. Such a funny pose if you think about it, but actually so dynamic. I was reading like some really boring piece probably to others. I think it was like pages on why happy baby is so healthy for the body and the release that it gives. So a good one for many different reasons. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. Good. If it feels tight enough, stay there, and I'll drop the shoulders down, working the knees away from you, drawing the knees a little further out, alongside the body, flexing those heels, breathing through any sense of release or irritability, tension, stress, inhaling, and exhaling. Try not to be lifting too much in the pelvis here. See if you can put the tailbone down towards the mat, relaxing in the neck and the jaw. In the forehead. You've got it for 4. Breathing in and out. For 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Slowly bring the hands down the knees, bring the feet in, and swing the knees towards you. You've got it. See how that feels, and bring the feet down. Nice work, everyone. And draw the right knee in, taking that lovely figure 4. We're going to take a little bit of reclined kind of prep for pigeon. We're going to wiggle the ankle off, knee drops out. That's feeling enough. Stick there. Inhale. Option to draw the knee in, reaching through the legs, grabbing the back of the left side and drawing it in. See if there's any sort of tightness in the glutes. Option to rock side to side here. Oh. Definitely tight, especially at the end of a day. I always feel it a little bit more. Breathing in and breathing out, just finding some release, coming back to center. Shoulders relaxed, chin draws in. Inhale. And exhale. You've got it. And you've got an option to stay here, or you can work, if you want a little bit more work in the hamstring, option to extend the left leg. And another option is to flex the heel. And if you're super flexy, you can bring your 2 fingers that make the peace symbol. Maybe grab the big toe. You can release the hand and use that to support. I like to bring my right hand out if you're taking that option and use that to draw in and feel the stretch in both places. You're trying to still work that tailbone down. Then don't worry if that's not for you. Just keep drawing through and breathe in. And breathe out for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Releasing. Maybe a little ankle roll there for all of us. And bring the knee down. Bring the foot to the floor. You've got it. And nice little switch of sides. Let's lift up the left. Bring that ankle away. Drop the knee out. If you're feeling it here, lots of people do. This is perfect expression of the pose. Stay there. Or reach through, grab the back of that leg, drawing it in. See how that feels tonight, where you're feeling that little edge. Maybe take a little tiny rock side to side if that feels good to you in your practice. If not, keep it still. Relax the forehead, softening in all parts of the face and the jaw. Sometimes when we feel that tightness, we want to kind of tense in other places. Drawing the chin in, knee draws in, finding a little bit of stillness. So staying here or extending that right foot, seeing kind of where the hamstring's at, maybe staying right there, maybe flexing the heel. Or again, if you're a little bit more open in the hamstring, you can take the right hand, your two fingers that make the peace sign, you hook them between the second toe and the big toe, and you kind of grab your big toe with those two fingers. Good. Maybe relax, let go with that left hand if you want, drawing it in. And again, if you're really lifting here in the tailbone, you'll see for me, I'm lifting. I want to show you that we push it down as we draw it towards us. That gives you that little extra dynamism. A little extra depth for 3. Nice work tonight for 2. And 1. Beautiful. Letting go wherever you held the pose and slowly bringing the foot down. And let's bring both feet down onto the mat. You've got it. And rotate the body over towards the right hand side. Just close the eyes. We're going to stay there for a moment in that fetal position, breathing in. And exhale through the mouth. And then slowly bring yourself up to an upright position on the mat. When you're ready, grab a little drink and we'll find our tabletop. A little sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, cheers, everyone. Hopefully you're feeling nice and stretched. Oh, already forgot about that little push and power in the core. Beautiful. So find that lovely tabletop position when you're ready. And then take a little bit of a flow, a little bit of time again to work on our core and moving into a little bit of pigeon pose as well. So lower body focus and our core. I'm gonna bring my hands in line with the shoulders. Good. Nice one. So inhale, exhale, sit it down into child's pose with the knees hip distance. Let's just take a little flow here to get stretch in the upper body, draw the shoulders down, chin in. Inhale, peel the body up into cat. Rotate the shoulders up and down, finding your cow. And exhale, sinking down, tailbone towards the heels. Inhale, peel the body up into cat. Finding your cow. And sinking down. Good work. Breathing in, find your cat. I always feel it's really works a little into my shoulders. Find your cow. Now we want a flat back, so we draw in from the core. You've got it. Good. Keep this one a little more flowy. We're going to inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, reach it through. Keep dancing through the pose, reaching it up. Inhale and exhale, reaching through. Inhale, reaching it up. And then we're going to bring the head back down onto the mat. You've got it. Again, lifting up and reaching through. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, reaching through. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching up. And bringing the hand down in line with the shoulders. Breathing in, sink down into your child's pose. Exhale. Inhale. Peel the body up into cat. Rotate the shoulders up, find cow. And find your flat back. A little dance through reaching up and through. This time, just reach. Hand comes down. Other side, lift up. And through. And lift. Hand comes down to the mat. Sinking down to your child pose. Inhale, peel it up to cat. Finding your cow. And finding your flat back again. This time really drawing in from the core, pushing into the hands. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to extend the right leg. And we're going to bend the knee here. We're going to draw the knee in more between the hands. And you've got the option to lean forward over the wrist if that feels comfortable. So we draw the knee in this time. So notice we often do it like this. And we want a little shift forward on the wrist as the knee draws forward. The pelvis is drawing forward as well. You're going to feel a little bit stronger. If that feels a lot on the upper body or there's any tension or pain there, just keep the knee in and take your arch. All right, I'll show you that one more time. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, bend it in as usual, or you can draw the knee through You're drawing it in towards the nose and you're pushing into the hands. A little more fire in the core that way. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drawing it in. So take the arch if that feels enough, or lean forward if you've got that strength. Inhale, extend. And draw it in. Knee through. Either staying in the center or leaning forward. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Little smile. Inhale. And bring the knee down. Good. We'll take a little wrist stretch after the next one. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, draw the knee in. Either arch the back or lean it forward, pushing into those hands. Feel like you're still pulling the shoulder blades apart, using the core. Inhale, extend. Nice work. Exhale, draw it in. So leave it in the center or lean forward if that feels comfortable for the body tonight. Maybe arching the spine in that little bit of calf. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend. Exhale, breathing in. The last one, drawing it in. So take it into cat or lean forward a little bit more for 3. Drawing the shoulder blades apart. 2 and 1. Inhale, extend, and bring the knee down, hip distance. Feel comfy on the mat. Walk the hands towards the knees and slowly come up to a little upright position here. Nice work. Breathing in and exhale. Interlace the fingers. Relax the shoulders down. We're going to rotate those wrists. Just take a little bit of time to get a little bit of stretch here. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice work. Separate the hands and take some big circles as well. 4. Nice one, everyone. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. I'm going to come back down. I'm going to show you a little bit of a power sequence. Option 1 is to draw it in and out, or option 2 is we're going to take the 3 of them slightly different. So option 1 is going to just draw it 1, 2, 3 like we did into the center, or option 2 is we bend the knee, we open it out like a hydrant, and you draw it forward and bring it in towards that elbow, and you still lean forward. That's quite a strong pose. If it's not there today, don't worry, bring it back to center. So we're going to out, center, and the third one, if you want the option, is to bring it across the body, leaning that knee in towards the other elbow. So across the body, kick it out, back to center, and down. So we'll do a sequence on each side of that. Just see how that feels for you. If you don't want to take the lean forward, or if it feels too much, please just go back a stage, find a child's pose, and then meet us again when you're ready. All right, hands in line with the shoulders. If your knees are sore at all, roll the mat from the back. Maybe roll the mat from the side, depending on the floor that you're working on, and make sure that there's no pain there. All right, when you're ready, inhale, we extend the right leg. Either option to draw it into center or bend the knee, take it out. So we're finding that hydrant pose. We're going to lean forward, maybe draw the knee in, maybe bring it towards the elbow, maybe rest it on the elbow if it's there. 3, 2, 1, kick it out. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in towards center, keeping it there or leaning a little forward with the knee, pushing into the hands. Beautiful work tonight. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drawing it across the body. Inhale, extend. And this one, we're going to bend the knee. We're going to draw it as far forward as you can and bring the knee down. We're going to find our pigeon pose. So we're going to bring the hands forward, wiggle that foot of the right side a little bit more into the midsection, midline. And see if you can sink down. We tuck the back toes of the left foot and just wiggle that knee back. You can get a little bit deeper. So what we don't want to be doing is rolling too far over onto the right side. You want to think about that left hip drawing down and then find a position that feels comfy. The back toes can be tucked or untucked. I always did this one for ages with my forehead on fists, breathing through that little bit of irritability, relaxing and sinking into the pose. Maybe even bring the hands forward. Whatever feels best, elbows wide, arms extended. Just find some slow, deep breaths here. If it feels way too much tonight getting in that pigeon, you can always go down onto your back and take that figure 4 position as well. We kind of signposted that when we went through the pose, that's a really great option. Inhaling and slowly exhaling. Allowing yourself to release through into this pose, letting go of any stress or tension. 4, 3, 2, maybe just close the eyes, inhale, exhale with the mouth open. Beautiful. Begin to bring the hands up, pushing into the palms. Just shift the weight over towards the right hand side now and slowly bring the left leg up. From here, the knees are just to the side. We're going to slowly bring the body back up to a tabletop position. If you're a little bit forward, just wiggle back. Got it. All right, our last little sequence here. So either taking that little bit of hydrant, we're just going to do one side, middle, across, extend and find your pigeon pose. So if that doesn't feel good, just take extend and in for 3 and then to pigeon. When you're ready, inhale and exhale, extend. Breathing in, draw it into center and kick it out. Bend the knee, maybe take it wide for that lovely pigeon. Leaning forward over the wrist, drawing the knee up into that elbow, maybe even letting it rest there. Good job. In from the core, inhale, extend. Exhale, drawing the knee in, maybe leaning forward, drawing into the hands. Pull the shoulder blades apart, chin in. Feel that little fire in the core. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in and across. Nice work. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bending the knee, slowly bringing as forward as possible. Good. We're going to wiggle that left foot in towards the midline and tuck the back toes on the right. And wiggle that back knee back. And then find a place for the elbows. Good. Again, this time we're trying not to rotate the body too far over towards the left. We're trying to draw the right hip forward. Untuck the toes. If it feels really tight, just find what suits you. Eventually, this is kind of just the direction we're headed. Again, find what suits you in terms of the body. See if one side might have felt tighter than the other. If it feels better to rest the forehead on fists, stay there. You want to just bend all the way down, surrender to the pose. Just let everything sink. And find a nice, slow, deep breath. I always find the breath is magic here. I'm getting a little bit deeper release. Just want you to use this time to let go of anything at all emotional. Inhale and exhale. I'm just trying to release any negative energy, allowing yourself to press the reset button. Really nice release in the hips. 4. Again, remember if you need to go onto the back and just draw the knee out to that lovely figure 4. Just as great. Breathing in and out. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, let's bring the hands back up. Pushing into the palms, slowly lifting the body and letting the weight shift over towards the left-hand side. Got it. And then bringing that foot forward and bringing the bottoms of the feet together here. We're finding a little butterfly. So see where you're at with your butterfly, where are the hips, and just allow the knees to drop down to a place that feels comfortable for you. If it feels really tight tonight, fingertips behind you and work to extend the arms. So you just wiggle the shoulder blades together, fingertips come to the floor, and then you push into the hands, drawing the chest forward as much as feels good, right? Whatever your body will let you do to just get that lovely length in the spine. Now that might be enough, might be really tight. If you're a little bit more open, you can open the feet like a little book. Just see what feels good. Inhale with me, everybody, and exhale through the mouth. And exhale. Good. If you want a little more, you know where we're headed. The chest draws forward. Maybe reach forward with the palms. Imagine I'm drawing your chest forward, forward, forward. Almost like you're leading with the chest and the belly's coming down towards the feet. Let the chin draw down or let the chest come down. Wherever you are, lift it up or folding forward. Just breathe here and release. Inhaling and exhaling for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walking the hands back towards the feet from wherever you have them. Inhale, use the hands to lift the knees and find a cross-legged position that feels comfortable. Nice one. Breathing, and we're going to reach the arms up. And exhale, we're going to turn towards the right. The right hand's going to come down. And all I want you to do is take the left and reach up, reaching the thumb back, drop the head if that feels comfortable, and just see how that feels. You can have that back elbow bent or working to extend it. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bend both elbows and swing the back hand forward. Good. Just allow the chest to concave in, finding a seated cat, chin towards the chest. Inhale, reaching both hands up, turning the body towards the left and bringing the left hand down. You can bend the elbow. It just looks like this. Palm on the ground or fingertips, whatever feels best. And we reach up, just taking a little arch to the spine. Maybe drop the head. Maybe come up to fingertips, whatever feels good. For 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale. And as we exhale, slowly bring the top hand back. Swoop the other hand forward and bring the palms in and allow the whole body to arch into a seated cat. Chin in. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reaching both hands up. Maybe dropping the head back slightly. Relax the forehead. Maybe close the eyes. Inhale. And slowly, slowly draw the chin in. Bring the hands so that the thumbs meet the forehead. That space between the eyebrows, closing the eyes, just feeling a little bit of connection there. Wishing you nothing but positive, kind thoughts. Breathing in. Bringing the hands and the thumbs down to the mouth. Wishing you nothing but positive, kind, and beautiful words said and sent to you this month. Ahead. Breathing in. And exhale, bring the thumbs down, maybe shifting them down to the heart. Wishing you nothing but positivity, kindness, light, and love at the heart of all that you do. As we finish May and move into June, breathing in. And as we exhale, slowly bring the hands down and relax them on the sides of the legs if you're sitting cross-legged, or if there's another position just somewhere to the side. Good, breathing in. And as we exhale, we're just going to draw the chin in towards the chest, taking a little side-to-side motion. Ear making its way to the shoulder. Just little half circles. Good. If you do have the range in the neck to take a full circle, I'd invite you just to start by looking up. So next time you're one side, it feels right, maybe look up. You can drop the head back and slowly bring it down just a little bit if you're going to take the full circle. You're tight like me, don't drop the head back too far. Be really sensitive always with the neck. If it feels too much, always just take the half circle, slowly bringing it back. Chin to chest. If you wanted to take the circle this time, inhale, lift. Again, the other direction. Rotating the other way. Listening to any area that feels sensitive for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the neck back to center. Inhale, bringing the head back up to a nice tall position, shoulders down. Nice work. We're going to take our pointer fingers and just get a little bit of head massage in there in case anyone's got any tension still in the face. We're going to bring a pointer finger and our middle finger just between the eyes, kind of where the eyebrows start. We're going to just trace over the eyebrow. Don't be afraid here to push a little harder. Just see if you can kind of feel if the skin is a little tight. The sun is a little bit stronger than you think behind the clouds and the wind. So maybe the skin feels a little tighter from the last few days if you got out of bank holiday. Just notice any differences. If you want to start to take it a little higher into the forehead, got any headaches or hay fever, just feel a little release. And next time you get to the temples, take 3 big circles. Again, don't be afraid to give it just that little extra. And bring it down. Nice. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. This time we're going to come just at the top of the nose and we're going to trace underneath the eye, all along the cheekbones. So as you trace, sometimes you'll notice I like to open the mouth. It kind of stretches the skin a little bit. Nice one. A good one to do in the morning, actually. Some makeup artists, if they do like a model's makeup in the morning, they give the skin like a little massage. They work in so they feel a little more awake. So don't be afraid to do this in the morning if you think, oh, sometimes I wake up and still have like the lines from the bed. And then slowly give yourself maybe a few circles in the temple. So something today that you can take with you anytime for that little release, a little face massage. Inhale and release. And finally, I like to just wiggle the fingers down the jaw, a little reminder to relax and release. Another time, wiggle the jaw. And one last time. Good. And I know it seems weird or strange, but just give those big circles in the jaw or move the jaw side to side. I know it look ridiculous, but really nice to get those clicks, little stretches directly linked, that tension we hold in the jaw with the neck and the shoulder pain that we hold. It's because we do it without even thinking. It's just, naturally trying to solve problems or even trying to figure out a recipe. So just release and let go. Inhale with me and slowly exhale. Amazing. All right, from here, I'll invite you to find your most cozy Shavasana space. So if that means you want to get on your cozy sofa and wrap up and close your eyes, you want to get on a really comfy chair, you want to lie down in bed, I'll take you through a lovely final reading and relaxation. Get your blankets out. Nice work. And make sure that you're cozy and comfy. Even if you're not too far from it, and it doesn't ruin your flow and your vibe, flick the lights off and get yourself into that lovely relaxed spot and space. Any last stretches that you need? Take those until you can hopefully find just that little bit of stillness. From here, just join me in 2 really slow, deep breaths in through the nose. And slowly exhale, mouth closed. And one more like that, breathing in just a little slower. And exhale. I'm just coming back to this moment, invite you to soften and release, scanning from the crown of the head down, relaxing the eyes and the cheeks and the jaw, the shoulders and the elbows, the wrists and the hands, allowing the breath to soften into its beautiful, calm rhythm, relaxing the belly and the pelvis, releasing in the glutes. And tracing down the legs, releasing every muscle in the tops of the legs, the knees, the lower part of the legs, the ankles, and the toes. And as we conclude our session today, I'll just invite you to bring yourself through a beautiful place of gratitude. For this moment, this space, this time, this experience we call life. Let me take a little moment now to recognize and find gratitude for any little smells in the air, any sounds in the background. Maybe it's someone's TV on, pitter patter of feet that should be in bed. Maybe it's just this beauty in silence. Just finding gratitude for all those sounds of comfort and peace that make your home yours. The smells, thinking back to the tastes of dinner, your last sip of tea. Your eyes closed, just scanning around some of your favorite rooms, your favorite moments on your favorite chairs. Maybe take a moment to hear the laughter that you've created. The joy. And as you can feel the body being supported by this floor, this mat, this space, just ask that you are grateful. Find some gratitude for the present moment. Trusting that this, all that you have and all that you are, all that you aspire to become, is perfect and it's enough. And with that said, I'll allow the music to play. Please stay as long as you want in this peaceful place in your own home. Or make your way, hopefully, to another peaceful space in a house or a building that you've made home. With gratitude, thank you for meeting me, because my virtual classes and time with you all makes my house a home too. Lots of love. See you next week.